Kept you waiting, huh? But, this will be a single stream due to my friend not being here. So I will be streaming alone and enjoying the game of Subnautica alone. Again. But, yeah. Let's get into it. Now keep in mind I may go quiet due to the reason of... I might want to turn that down while I make sure I can read chat. Sorry for any concerning ideas I could have left you with. But yeah. I'm gonna be just playing Subnautica. So, yeah. I was gonna be running Subnautica. Mainly due to the reason that I can't really fix anything about it. I can't, like, summon someone new to talk to because everyone's off. But I will just chill and play some Subnautica. Let me make sure everything's working though. I think it works fine. Background audio. Okay, let's get into it. Why does this have the most banging soundtrack when anything's on fire? Like, the game's all chill, normal, pretty spooky, but the minute it starts hitting, like, you know, like some dangerous situation, just starts throwing the beats, man. It's pretty, like, fucking lit. Yes, the tablet told me Altera. It's a pretty smart tablet. And I know it's pretty spooky, but this tablet probably knows how to read. Like, I think most tablets know how to read. But yeah. Sorry for any, like, stops and commentary. It's because I'm alone. And also because I'm checking the stream window every once in a while to make sure that the stream is indeed not going to absolute hellfire due to the reason I'm doing this alone and I don't have anyone to check for me. I'm doing it alone. So, I'm gonna enjoy my time though. Because there's no point for me to worry about it. This would be the perfect thing to put on while you just chill back, relax, and are just doing something in the background, or you just need something to listen to. I'm A-okay with someone doing that. Because at the end of the day, it's content. If you don't enjoy the content, don't watch it. So, I need to make a survival knife. So as of such, I'm gonna go get the resources for a survival knife. What are the resources? Well, I don't know. We're gonna find that out today. I probably can already make it, though, to be fair, if it takes titanium. Personal equipment, and no, I can't. Deployables, nope. Water, though, I can make me some water. Man, I love me some water. Let's see here. Got a peeper, weeper, creeper. A boomerang. You know, those things come back to you. No, they don't. Not many boomerangs in reality actually come back for you. That's the interesting thing. That's where a lot of people get it wrong. Only specially made boomerangs will ever actually come back to you. So it's like a weird fake lie you've been told that boomerangs come back to you. You also need a proper throwing technique to make them come back to you, which is interesting. But then again, to be fair, some of the best interesting things that people consider interesting, like throwing a rock can actually be pretty damaging, which is why the sling was invented, and that's pretty interesting. But I don't know enough on the topics to actually talk about them. So, the creep vine. Oh, the creepy vine. Hit the creepy vine. We also got a bladderfish. You know, the bladderfish is an interesting name. That right there is like calling it pissfish. So did we just grab the pissfish, guys? I think we got the pissfish. Pissfish. But, yeah. The pissfish. That's what I'm gonna call him from now on. Because that would be funny. Pissfish. Fabricator. Basic needs. Titanium. Yeah, that's totally a basic need, pal. That's totally a basic need. Chilling. Like, that little tidbit, like, is pretty actually concerning. Like, you're meaning to tell me people in this universe don't actually eat food? Like, real critter? That sounds like a dystopian future where I cannot enjoy my food. Like, that sounds deeply disturbing to me. In a universe where you can't even have the option of real meat? Sounds disturbing. Sounds dystopian. Like, there's like if you were a kid and you wanted some Cheerios, I just walked in and said, no, you have to eat these cornflakes. And then you just look at me and you're like, why do I have to eat the cornflakes? Because otherwise, no. You just starve. You eat your cornflakes or die. And it's like, whoa. That escalated. Like, man. Like, it's mildly disturbing when you think about that. Silicone rubber. And then some lubricant. Knife. Scanner. Oh, sweet. We've got what we needed. Scanning. I'm enjoying my scanning time. Oh, my scanning time. What's on in here? Those weird things. I hate those things. Man, I love how creepy the game is. And the way that it, like, just makes the game feel ominous. Like, there was really no reason for that sound effect to play. To make it sound more ominous. But they did it anyway. To, like, make you scared. Oh. Alien egg. Oh shoot. Ow. Give me the powder. Let's get out of here. Get some oxygen. Get back down. Get the escape pod. Repair tool. Bada bing, bada boom. We can make this life pod a little bit more friendly. And not as dark and depressing. Power cell. So you guys are solar power cells. That's a little bit of time. Yes, I understand I need to eat something. I'm sorry that I'm not, like, immediately downing all of my food that I made. Jeez. Boomerang. Nope, that's a bladderfish. Pissfish. Alright, there's the legendary pissfish. I didn't like that, like, clicker-like noise. Reminded me of, like, a clicker from, The Last of Us. Reminded me of, like, clicking sounds that you'd hear. Also kind of like Varix from, Destiny. That's what it really did sound like. I didn't like that. That was weird. You know, you would think the AI in that thing would also tell me where these resources are. Considering it can scan the resources, which means it must know what's here and where it is, roughly. I would assume it would tell me where it would be, but it would never do that. Because well, to be fair, it'd make the game a little too easy. Like, hey, robot, where is this? And it's like, oh, it's all the way down there. It's like, oh god, that's deep. I can understand why they wouldn't let me just, have it. That beat is bopping. You know, once I find out how to let my stream hear, like, background noise, like from Spotify and stuff, this is going on there and it's going to be, like, the background track. If I can get permission. Because that'd be legendary. Like, just pulling off some insane clips in a game and then you just hear that going in the background. I don't know why, but it just is so nice. Well, that's not very nice. That sounds creepy. Thank you, Subnautica. You just have to make everything creepy, you know? You just love making things like I just love hearing that sound. You know, I just love going outside my life pod and hearing like I'm playing a zombie game. How much food does a bladderfish even give you? Well, I guess I find out today. Anyway, something fell, but chilling. Cut creepvine with knife? No way. Man, I can't wait to forget about that feature in like 5 minutes. And then remember it like really quick when I need to. No, that's really gonna be fun. You know what I never understood is like, why are these fish in the air? By the way, on the stream it is like really bright. I don't know if that's my phone or not. I don't know. But like, it's really bright on stream. So. Give me a new titanium oxygen tank. Oh, yeah, my inventory's full. Boom. Man, this place is like super pretty. They're very bioluminescent in this game. Hello, bladderfish. Hello, boomerang fish. And another boomerang. Wait. Okay, yeah. I still have some inventory space. Not really per se a lot, but definitely enough to look around a little. So. Such a pretty sky. Some wonderful little creep vine. Might as well scan that. Self-scan. I'm normal. Look at me, I'm normal, guys. That's actually pretty neat. A beacon? Yeah, I'd love to know how to make a beacon. Right there's how I'm gonna get some air. Go down. Don't worry about the thing screaming at me. It probably really doesn't matter. MVV, mobile vehicle bay fragment. Gotta scan the swivel chair. It's the biggest use of my time. There ain't nothing here. Get me out. I think that's the MOBA. Mobile vehicle bay. Hello, hoverfish. 30 seconds. How much stuff can be done in 30 seconds? That's a really good question. Because nowadays things can just like snap happen in front of you, or snap in the middle of like a car, and your life will change depending upon that. To me, that's like wicked. Like, not in the good way wicked, but like it's interesting that we've got to the point that we're able to do that, where we have something that will change the entire like flow of your life if one thing bad happens to you because someone else's action, or you were just being irresponsible. Me, that's actually pretty interesting. Puts a lot more power in the personal, right? Probably the point of a lot of the reasons we have things we have right now. This has been put into the reasoning of the people. I don't even know what I'm going on about right now. We got some creep vine. Creeping my way on up to the surface for that oxygen. What interests me is that this planet must have a lot of oxygen on it. Like, it's a very oxygen-rich environment. If popping my head up, I can refill my oxygen tank. Or the oxygen tank has a diffuser in it, which would be interesting. I am interested to know that now. Now I really want to know how this oxygen tank works. Does it diffuse stuff from the air into oxygen? Or does it like... How does it work? Performing a self-scan is probably advised. But I'm not gonna. Okay, I'll do it as I go up. Yes, I understand. I need oxygen. I'm already here. Have I already found the island with the gun? Just looking around, man. I went 800 meters from home. Shoot. Didn't bring any medkits. No, that's pretty messed up. I have to reimburse you guys for me surviving. Like, how would you have found this planet if we hadn't crashed into it? And if I wasn't stranded here? How would you got all the other resources? I don't need titanium. These other resources are much better. Like diamond, because I'm gonna be able to use that later. I don't always get more titanium real fast. Lithium always seemed to be a problem in all my previous goes of this game. Is that a problem with keeping up with lithium? Okay, buddy, get off of me. Go away. Okay, inventory's full. I'm just gonna run over here. Leave me alone. You guys are just like head crabs. But like, without the fun part of the head crab. Like the interesting part. You guys are just like lame head crabs. You know, being in this area reminds me there's a Reaper Leviathan around here. And whenever I'm just like swimming around here, the only thing I can think of is like hearing that while I'm under the water. Yell. Because that'd scare the bejesus out of me. Because if it wouldn't scare the bejesus out of you, I think you got a problem. Or you've just gotten really used to seeing those things in the game. Which probably also means you've beat the tar out of them using a prawn suit. Open the thingy. I don't care about the drive core problem. I'll handle that in the future. Oh, I got a whole whopping 6 health. Okay, this thing doesn't know really where we are. But it knows that there's clearly a place to interface with it. There's clearly a control room, and it knows where the control room is, apparently. That's mighty interesting. This time I'll scan the ion cube, though. Game, thank you. What's on over here? Oh, it's another purple tablet. I got refunded. Let's go. What are you? Doomsday device. Scans indicate this device contains enough potential energy to destroy the entire planet, along with most of the solar system. Fortunately, it has malfunctioned. Okay, neat. That is interesting. Gonna assume I need to use the purple tablet. Yep. Open the door. Walk on over here. Prepare to get my hand stabbed, which always makes me freak out because, oh god, I don't like it when they have like a little thing try to poke you in your hand. It's awful. Ugh. I don't like it. It's like really disturbing. What I find interesting is that the our little tablet was able to like translate an entire language. Like an entire language in mere moments of coming in contact with it. So we either like a really smart species and we've really, really hit the like apex of like, you know, just being smart, but for some reason I don't think they thought about how smart an AI learning model would have to be to decipher a whole language off of like one little paragraph off these data downloads. That's the really spooky part. Is that it's learning all this off a few things. Like one or two, not like a whole like library. It's not like you have anything to cross-reference it to, or another language we know that you can cross-reference it to. So, it's actually pretty scary. Like, think about how, like, insane that tablet is. And it's in survival mode. It's not in, like, hard processing mode or anything interesting like that. It's just on survival mode. Which means it's probably prioritizing battery life. Which is pretty terrifying. Oh yeah, that's not creepy at all. Well, I gotta get back to the life pod. So, maybe I'll be able to make some progress from the life pod again. Because I need to store all this garbage. Like, the dark, deep, brooding atmosphere of this game is really... I didn't like that. Oh, there's a warper. Why is there a warper over here? Not even near the gun. Well, I guess the warper's got plans for me, and I guess I'd die. To be fair, you're meant to have a Seamoth when you come here. You're not really meant to be, like, swimming here by hand. You're meant to have the mobile vehicle bay and all that probably set up by now. At least have, like, the Seamoth with you. You clearly wouldn't have the Cyclops. Maybe you might have a prawn suit. If you're, like, really exceptional, but... I don't think anyone would want to speedrun making the prawn suit over just making it seem off. Because the prawn suit requires a lot of upgrades and stuff to become really, really good. Like, once you get that grappling arm, it's over for most Leviathans. So... I wish Noah would have been able to get on so we could have enjoyed some fun time known as Gears of War. But he's probably fallen back asleep. Because that last stream probably like did the toll on him, considering he messed up and he forgot to include his audio, so I feel bad for him. So I'm just gonna single stream for now because I want to let the man take a break. I did ask, hey, you gonna be able to get on? And he's like, maybe. So he might eventually get on, but I don't think he will tonight. Which means it's all on me. Why, literally, because no one's ever joining the stream. Obviously.
Location uploaded to PDA.
High capacity requires the standard oxygen tank, 2 glass and 4 titanium. I think I can set that up. So. There we go. I feel more comfortable with that on me than all the other stuff I just got. Salvage is 4. 2 more quartz makes a glass. And head back to the life pod, and I believe I'll be able to make my thing. I just need to grab my silver, was it? It was either silver or lithium. One of the two. And then I need to unequip my current oxygen tank. And bada bing, bada boom, high capacity has been made. Which gives me the ability to do that stuff now. Writhing weed. You know, that sounds disgusting. Like, it sounds like it would be an interesting delicacy from, like, another, like, an island nation. Please, try this writhing weed with, soy sauce over top from Japan. And then you're just gonna sit there and you're gonna be like, what is writhing weed? It's like, oh, it's a living bush. It's like, all bushes are living. Well, it's a meaty bush. And it's like, what? A meaty bush? Yes. The bush has a heart and blood and flesh, and it's terrifying. That sounds like objectively terrifying. Like, that sounds actually awful. Ugh. Never think about that ever again. Hmm. Hi, Aurora. Soon I'll be needing a rad suit to come over here, so I'm making use of my time that I have without you needing a rad suit. I think we're like right behind the Aurora almost. Yeah, we're like a little far away from the back end of the Aurora. I think we're definitely like the right amount to where you'd start hearing the Reaper Leviathan off in the background, and it's really disturbing. Like you're just chilling, and then you hear like this deep rumble, and it's awful. Like to me, that sounds like my worst nightmare.
Integrating new PDA data. Blueprint acquired.
'Sea glide fragment. Let's go.
New blueprint acquired. Warning. Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drive core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
2 hours, huh? That's neat. Oh. I think I hear reefbacks, and that just sounds amazing.
Short-range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
Hmm.
Scans
Doesn't.
show a cave entrance, depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome. Passing 100 Efficiency decreased.
See my fragments. Bum 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 bum. Bioreactor fragments. What more would a man need? Oh, yep. Find out where I'm entering from. And eventual death. Listen, pal, I know you're like looking out for me, but try not to paint it so grimly. I can only imagine that's why so many people die, is because this machine just, paints it so grim. It's just like, you will die if you do not do these things. And it's like, oh, yay. Only imagine how fun that must be for the person who, developed it. Like, imagine sitting in the team with the people who, made the AI. You're just chilling. And then you're just like, well, I wanted to be, kind of... There's something wrong with it. I want my AI to have problems. And it's like, whoa, why? Because I think it would be funny. It's like, okay. Understandable. And you're just sitting there as this guy is going on about his AI that's gonna be really mean whenever you're in a survival situation. To me, that sounds absolutely hilarious. Imagine you're over here surviving and then you just get told off by your robot iPad because you didn't follow its exact instructions of, hey, you might want to prepare food in advance. And you're living meal to meal because you have to hunt every day to get that meal. But the iPad doesn't recognize that. It just thinks you're being lazy. So it's like, you are gonna die because you're not preparing your meals in advance. And then you also gotta think, all your food decomposes really fast on this planet. Even though this AI apparently was able to figure out the cave systems, everything, it couldn't figure out, the basic thing known as how long food takes to decay without a fridge on an alien planet of alien food. Peeper. Pre-recorded message. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah? You do that, pal. You enjoy that, pal. Because I'm enjoying the confines of my nice life pod. It's really, really slow. Really slow. But it's nice. Hear that, guys? Swimming was my favorite activity. You know, you think this robot would be able to, like, understand that because I'm in a survival situation. Favorite activity, swimming. It's not an activity, it's like something I need to do to survive. And instead it would congratulate me for not dying. But instead it's like, good job. You know, you swam a lot. The best thing is that this is also like the second, third day. So I've already done the weekly exercise quotient. Which means I am already absolutely shredded in game. Like you gotta think, by the end of this, your guy's gotta be like a master swimmer. He's gotta be like the best swimmer you could ever have on the swim team. Like, this guy's gotta be like amazing at it at this point. So, there it is.
You really think it'll carry two of us? Your regular sea glide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cell rig to this one should double that.
You think there's something out there that's faster?
I'm sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the lifeboat.
You're calm about this.
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the maths, I'll be terrified.
He distracted himself in that moment. He distracted himself from the worries of that so he can focus on trying to make sure the other one gets out there alive. Now that is a very large sacrifice.
This is Avery Quinn, trading ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over? Nothing but that. These Alcatraz ships. They run low on engine grease and an SOS. Help? They go. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. You still need our assistance. Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Altera. See what the long range scans pick up in the meantime.
And we have a sea glide.
Has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Man, every time I see this thing, it's so pretty. Such a pretty explosion. For your convenience. You know, it's really convenient you guys just, you know, gave me the radiation suit blueprint. Like, that's hilarious. There's I here have it. Random creature egg. Some solar power cells. But I think I'm going to leave it off there for today. Mainly due to the reason that, well, I have a Sea Glide. The drive core to the Aurora is exploded. And I know where the gun is. So I have everything in order to just hit the ground running again next time. So, that right there will be the end of the day's amazing, like not really probably amazing, it's probably very boring, but pretty decent stream, I'd say. It was devoid of a lot of everything because, well, no one's here to rebound off of. But I hope you enjoyed watching the VOD. Or, oh wait, there's another distress signal. Let's listen to that.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by the Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system. This grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
But, as I was trying to say before the radio decided to go off, I hope you've enjoyed watching the VOD or stream, because I don't think anyone's actually watched to the end of them yet. I hope you enjoyed the Subnautica stream and my weird ranting as I'm just swimming around the planet of water. It's rather calming in these beginning areas. Probably will change further on, and I'll get a little more frantic. And hopefully at that point I'll have someone to talk to in chat at least, so I'm not alone. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Or stream. Whatever you guys see. So, I'll be seeing you.